here's just a thought experiment for yourself. There are something on the order of 150 currencies in the world. Mm-hmm. So there are 150 times 149 exchange rates. That's a large number. It's like 15,000 or something. Most of those exchange rates, there's almost no action, like Paraguayan bolivars or Bolivian bolivars and Malaysian ringgit or Mongolian cat, whatever they have, right? There's no exchange, so there's no price. There's no you can't. So everyone moves from, say, if you want to go from a Bolivian bolivar into, say, a Malaysian ringgit, you buy U.S. dollars. The U.S. dollars, you then pay the Malaysian, who then translates that into ringgit, because there's an active exchange rate market for both the bolivar dollar and the ringgit dollar. So that's the way with this work, and that's chosen. This is not imposed. So you could have people could choose to go through, say, the RMB, but the RMB, the Chinese currency, China has not issued the massive amount of international borrowing, which puts in hands abroad these hundreds of billions of RMB worth of liquid RMB assets, which can be freely exchanged. And the Chinese central bank doesn't have the same level of trust as the Federal Reserve to manage the currency, but it could. So the question would be whether China will actually, move in that direction. And there have been sort of lots of talk. There's lots of talk about bilateral trade being settled in RMB, but that is sort of, that's possible to some extent. For example, Russia, China can settle in RMB, but when Russia and India tried to do that, they because that trade relationship is imbalanced. Neither party wanted rupees or rubles because they're not useful, right? They have to be then exchanged. They have to go out and buy dollars to have a useful currency. So it defeats the purpose, and so the Indians and the Russians called off their to trade in own currencies, and everyone else would face the same problem. So unless China provides this public good of this massive float of RMB to displace the dollar, it won't happen. It could happen, but it probably won't.